Well, good morning, and a very sobering morning indeed here in Sandringham in central Auckland, where yesterday a young man, as we understand it, went to work at the dairy behind me, and he died last night after being stabbed. A man entered the store. Police were called just after 8 o'clock last night. A man entered the store, has taken the cash register and has stabbed the person working there. We don't yet know who that person is. What I can tell you is that dairy behind me, like many dairies around New Zealand, has the family who own the dairy living directly behind it. We don't yet know who that victim is. The neighbourhood here, as you can imagine, is absolutely distraught. I've just had a neighbour approach me in the street here. She's still in her dressing gown. She was crying. She had her umbrella and she just said, "Who was it? Who was it?" People just want to know who was working, who the poor chap was that has lost their life. Obviously, at this stage, we don't know. Police haven't revealed that information. She said that she was remarking just yesterday how lucky they had been, given the recent spate of violent acts and incidents against dairies and retailers across the country, but particularly here in Auckland, how lucky they were that nothing had happened to their local dairy. And then last night happened. You can see behind me also some tents. There are blue police tents that have been set up, and this morning they will be conducting forensic investigation to try and find out where this offender went. You can also see that it's raining, and that is not good news for forensic investigators. If there was any evidence that was left, perhaps blood or other matter that might have been on the footpath leading away from the dairy, rain is not good for that. Police are calling for information and they would like your help with this. So the number to ring is 105, and we have a number on your screen, a case number that you can quote to them as well. Right now, though, we're going to speak to Sonny Cushell. He's the head of the Dairy and Business Owners Association. Sonny, welcome to the program. Thank you for being here. And can I just say how sorry we all are about what has happened here?
We are equally sad. You know, this incident has left us numb with sadness. It's quite shocking, very horrific.
How will other dairy owners be feeling about what's happened here, going into tonight's work, going into the weekend?
Look, they would be fearing for their life everywhere. You see, this was, we were thinking this would happen, and the worst has happened, and it's just not good. Now, the family of this young fellow would be looking for the answers, and I think New Zealand society owe answers to their family.
Absolutely. Do you know what the story is with this particular dairy? Do you know the owners? Do you know the family? Do you know what security measures they might have had in place?
Look, they are like any other dairy owners. They are contributing to their neighborhood, to the society, and a young fellow has been a hard-working worker. And they have taken all those necessary measures, and we do not know how this happened, and that tells you that no one is safe at work anywhere in New Zealand.
We were talking earlier about Aaron Kumal, who lost his life in 2014. It has been a while since we have seen a dairy owner who's sadly, tragically lost their life on the job.
That's true, but this was inevitable. You know, we saw that this would happen. This was the worst fear, and today, last night, it has happened. We have been warning the government and the authorities from long time that this is coming should no action is taken, and the government has not taken any action. I see the blood on the hands of this government.
All right. Sonny, thank you very much for joining us this morning. Very, very sorry for your community and for the fellow dairy owners as well. As Sonny says, this is going to be a very difficult and scary weekend ahead for those people who are manning our shops and our retail stores, particularly those who are working late at night, particularly those who are working alone. And sadly, for one family, they have lost a loved one.